Hey, 5th grade mathematicians. Today we're doing entry task day 123. Problem number 1. Enter the product 52 times 45. So, 52 times 45. We know that this is going to be approximately 50 times 50, which is 2,500. Why can't I write on this? It's not writing. Am I going to have to start over? Oh, I know what it is. My pen turned off. Haha. Okay, there we go. So again, I know that my product is going to be approximately 2,500 because we would round 52 to 50 and 45 to 50. So our first partial product is 260. Our second partial product is going to be 2,080 for a grand total of 2,340, which is close to my estimate that I said was 2,500. And there we go. Problem number 2. Which equation has the same unknown value as 99 and 62/100 minus 43 and 100? And so what I like to do here is do something really simple that you know. Let's say I have 5 minus 2 equals an unknown value. Now the reason I choose this is because you all know what the unknown value is. It's 3. And so which of these would fit the scenarios that is given? Would I be able to take my unknown value and subtract 2 to get 5? That would be similar to what we're doing with A. Well, no, I couldn't do that. Would I be able to take my first value of 5 and add it to my unknown value, which I know is 3, because I mentally calculate that, and get 2? Well, no. That wouldn't work. Would I be able to take my unknown value, add 2 to it, and get what I start with? So in other words, my unknown value is 3, plus 2 is 5. Yeah. So even though I have quite different numbers and I'm dealing with decimal values, I can take just some simple mathematical properties and apply them to this situation without having to go through adding all of those decimals. So that's, as I look at this type of a problem, that's how I would solve it. Now I could confirm if I wanted to and go through and add, go ahead and subtract 99 and 62/100 minus 43 and 1/10 and see if that worked. But I know, because it worked with those smaller numbers, it would work with those more complex decimal numbers. Okay, problem number 3. Use this rectangle to solve the problem. Enter the area in square inches of the rectangle. So we know length times width is area of a rectangle. So 6 times 2/5, which is 6 times 2 divided by 5. So we end up with 12/5. which is 2 2/5 inches squared. And the question is my answer reasonable? Well, I would probably, if I was estimating, I'd probably round 2/5 to 1/2. I know 2.5 is the middle of 5, so what is 1/2 of 6? And that would be 3. So is that close to 3? Yes. So my estimation confirms my answer. And it is square inches. Okay. And whenever I try to shrink that down, sometimes it's not cooperative with me. So, all right, number 4. Megan has 2 3/4 feet of ribbon. Sarah has 2/3 of that amount. Enter the length in feet of Sarah's ribbon. So, 2/3 of that amount. So the question is, what is that amount? And it's Megan's 2 3/4. Okay, and here we know that we can convert the word of into a multiplication. So I have 2/3 of 2 3/4. We can convert 2 3/4 to an improper fraction of 11/3. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So, can we do any cross-canceling? Whoops, I put the wrong. It's 11/4. And yes, we can cross-cancel the 2 and the 4. And we end up with 11/6, which is equal to 1 5/6 inches, or feet left over. 1 5/6 feet of ribbon. Alrighty, and problem number 5. The layers of a rectangular prism are shown to the right of the prism. Enter the volume in cubic centimeters of the rectangular prism. So we know we have a length, a width, and a height. So as we look at this, I see that each layer is 4 by 5, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. Right? So we can calculate those in any order. So I'm just going to do 4 times 5 and then multiply by 6. So 20 times 6 is 120, and we end up with 120 centimeters cubed. And we have successfully completed another week of entry tasks. Yay!